Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. A little behind on posting. Got caught up with some family drama here yesterday. Had to do some traveling. Didn't get to post a video yesterday. Apologize for those that are following the channel. And without further ado, let's get into it. Today, we're going to cover a little bit of the polls, the Pierre rallies, and a little bit of Mark Carney's China involvement.
We can't stop trying to get the right policies in place. As I mentioned, we have a prime minister right now who says one thing in English, one thing in French, one thing in Eastern Canada, one thing in Western Canada, one thing to me, and then one thing to when he's asked by the media. So I don't actually know what this
Yeah, like what if anybody that's been watching Mark Carney go and rally from one end of the country to the other, English or French, if he says one thing in Alberta, another thing in Quebec, one thing in French, one thing in English, isn't that proof enough that the guy's just a fucking crook? To me, it is. He's just manipulating everybody to benefit himself.
prime minister is going to do. I'm not encouraged by that flip-flopping so far, but we'll see what happens after this next election. But those are bottom line things. If you want to get pipelines built, if you want to get corridors established, if you want to open up markets, you have to get rid of all of the policies that are dampening investment in our country. And you can't have it both ways. So I'll continue pressing for it, and I hope there's a change of heart after the election.
I hope there's a change of heart after the election too. I'd like to go back to work. All these energy projects and infrastructure projects that the Liberals have kiboshed over the last 10 years have absolutely screwed me out of work. Went from making 6 figures down to very low digit 5 figures, barely. Let's get into the rallies. Look at the size of these rallies. Good. This is the Kingston rally. PEI rally. Guys just filling warehouses. And then his Edmonton rally yesterday was even bigger, like almost 11,000 people. Most people lost count. Stephen Harper showed up. Brett Kisser sold up. Like, look at the size of this. And outside is packed. It's just as much people outside, and there's a amount of people here. Where was it? Here's the outside view. I think it's just lined up all the way down. People lined up each way. As far as the eye can see. That's just wild. Here's another picture from inside. Yes, we need change. We need lots of change. Let's make it happen, Canadians. Then here's the polls. Look at this. This is weird. Provincial projections. Blue, 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 almost blue, kind of blue. Manitoba's fucked altogether, but even for this to be blue, that to be blue, but yet you go up here to the federal elections and it's all red and pink, 193, 125. There's no way. There's not a fucking chance. There's no way. All these projections is the Liberals mind fucking everybody. Because as long as you keep seeing it like this, when they rig the polls, they'll rig the election ballots and they'll get in for their 4th term as they need to. It's part of their global economic plan to change the world. They broke UK, now they're coming to break Canada. Again, if we get another 4 years of Liberals, there's 3 ways out of it. You accept it and run with the Chinese flag. You boycott it and deny it, and there's a civil resistance, or hashtag 51st state, Trump comes up and liberates Canada from the woke agenda, the liberal WEF woke agenda. He's trying to get rid of World Economic Forum and World Health Organization completely out of the United States, and the next thing is for Canada. That's why he wants it as the 51st state, so he can get rid of all of those liberal woke agenda seeking motherfuckers. And like federal election projections, like, yeah, right, 1%. This is what it is. This is the reality right here. But this is only for Quebec provincial. That's only for the provincial, not the federal, which is bullshit. This is what the federal fucking should look like. There's no way there's that much Liberals, even with all the boomers that are manipulated by the CBC and legacy media. There's enough boomers around that I am aware of that have worked in the trades that have nothing to do with the liberals. They're blue collar, and there's thousands of them, and they want change. Thanks for coming out. It's just a short video just to touch on a few things here. Next couple videos, I'm hoping to do one on the French debate, especially if Carney's still denying or refusing to do a French debate. We have never had a federal election as far back as I could find that's documented into the early 1900s. So far traced back that every single federal election has had a French debate, at least one, if not more. So Carney thinks he's going to win without a French debate. He's got another thing coming. It needs to be done. It has to be done. If he takes PM without it, he is an illegitimate prime minister and an unelected one to boot. Thanks for coming out, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. Bye for now.